Welcome to lehighvalleylive.com and a special college edition of the Michael LoRe Show. There's a big rivalry game going on for the 147th time. It's Lafayette and Lehigh. It doesn't get any better than this. I'm at Lafayette College with head coach Frank Tavani. Coach, you guys are coming off a tough, heartbreaking loss up at Holy Cross last week. What's sort of the team mentality coming into this game? It's been up and down season, I guess, for you guys.
Well, it certainly was frustrating to lose a game, particularly in that fashion where we had the lead and didn't hold on to it up to the last couple of seconds. So, but as this team has been all year, they're very resilient. Been very proud of their efforts. We put that game behind us, and we're preparing for Lehigh, which usually takes care of itself. There's not a lot of motivation needed. Everybody knows what's on the line. It's basically school pride. So I know our seniors, particularly not having had a chance to, beat Lehigh, this is their last opportunity, and they already are well aware of the excitement and everything that surrounds the game, and I know we'll come to play.
Inside earlier, you mentioned you guys are sort of the underdogs. Do you enjoy that role, that, hey, listen, we can come in here and play spoiler and all that kind of stuff? Or, I'm sure it's got to be great to be favored as well.
In this game, you can play just about any card that you think necessary in terms of getting some motivation. But really, the motivation comes from each of the individuals. And they're very well aware, other than maybe our freshmen that haven't been through it. But even some of them have seen the game and have been in the game while they're being recruited. So it's an atmosphere like we opened the season at in a large crowd, loud situation indoors at North Dakota State, and we'll be in the same situation there. And once kickoff comes and everybody gets that first hit in, then you got to get everybody calmed down and play a hard-fought football game.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, it has been a while that you guys haven't, beaten them. What's it going to take to make this year different?
Well, certainly they've had an outstanding year. They've got a great team. We know that we're going to have to play perfect football in all three phases of the game and probably need a couple breaks on top of it. But all that being said, we know that anything's possible. We know if we practice hard, play hard, and just give it everything we have, hopefully we'll have an opportunity to do that.
Okay. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Standing here with senior linebacker Ben Eaton. Ben, you guys are coming off a tough loss up there in Worcester, Massachusetts against Holy Cross. We were just talking inside. You guys aren't really angry, I guess. Just, what's sort of the team mentality coming off of Saturday?
We're right in the game. Definitely a tough loss, especially the way it ended close in the game. But, there are a lot of points in the game where we could have maybe made a play here and there. So we really just had ourselves to blame. We didn't want to blame the refs or anything else like that. So we're just moving on and getting ready for Lehigh.
You guys haven't beaten Lehigh. You're a senior. You haven't beaten them in your career. I'm sure that weighs on your mind and the rest of your classmates. What's it going to take to beat them this time around?
Just a perfect game in all phases of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. I don't know if we really had that game this year, so what better time to do it against Lehigh and get a big win to go out as seniors.
Mm-hmm. And looking at them offensively, they got Chris Lom. They lead the nation in yards per game there on offense. What's it going to take to sort of slow them down? Because I don't know if anyone can really stop them.
Yeah, definitely they're a great unit on offense. We just got to get pressure on them. So, he has an easy time, seeing the receivers when he's not being pressured. So that'll be a big thing, getting pressure with the D-line, linebackers, blitzing, just getting pressure on them.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Standing with Lehigh coach Andy Cohen. Coach, you guys are having a heck of a season here. You back-to-back Patriot League titles. Just talk about this game. Most played game in college football history here, and I'm sure it's been circled on your calendar since the loss last year to Delaware.
Absolutely. This is it's great to be part of this game, Mike. It's to be part of the most played game in college football history. For anybody that follows college football a little bit, that's a huge deal. And really our approach here every year is, we have a 10-game season, and then the second season is the Lafayette game. And, just a very exciting week, particularly for our seniors.
I was going to say the seniors are 3-0 against Lafayette. What would it mean for them to go unbeaten against them?
Well, we approach it as it's just another game, but to be able to look back and say that you won 4-0 against Lafayette is a huge accomplishment. At Lehigh, it's only happened 8 or 9 times, so our guys would be part of a pretty select club. But it's going to take a great effort, for us to accomplish that this weekend. But again, I think it's a game that's really about the seniors. The seniors have to provide the leadership, and we've had a great bunch of seniors here this year, and they've done a great job all season long. And I know they really want to finish. And also for us, it could very well be our last game in Goodman Stadium. So, there's certainly a lot that goes into playing your last home game.
Mm-hmm. This game, just based on past results and everything, it seems it's one that you can just throw the records out the window. That it doesn't matter if you or them are coming in with one loss or one win.
Right.
You know, it's 0-0, I guess.
Absolutely, and in my time here, they've all been very, very competitive games. My first year, we were playing for the automatic bid. It was a close game for 3 quarters. They pulled away in the 4th quarter. And then the next year, we went through a situation where our seniors unfortunately lost all 4 games, and we were winning 17-14 late in the game, and they put together a great drive to pull that one out. And then the last couple years, we've been able to get them in very close football games. So my expectation is, regardless of the records, we're going to have to play very, very well here on Saturday, and it's going to be a very close football game.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks, Mike.
I'm standing here with senior tight end Mark Wickware. Mark, being a senior, obviously you guys haven't lost to Lafayette yet. What would it mean to you to go 4-0 against this team in your career?
It would mean a lot to us, especially me in the senior class, just to put a capstone on the season and our careers here at Lehigh. To go 4-0 against Lafayette, not many classes have been able to do that, and I think it would leave a pretty big legacy for our class.
Obviously, you guys have had, a great season, back-to-back Patriot League champions again. They're struggling a little bit with 4-6. They played up this whole thing, them as the underdogs. Obviously, you guys, are favorites here. How do you play into those roles, and, is it a good or a bad thing to be as the favorite here?
I don't think we really pay much attention to it. We know, there's rankings out there, and the different magazines and the publications have different rankings for us, but really, it's both teams are 0-0 in our minds, and it's a new season. This is a 1-game season, and we're going to approach it as such.
And how do you go about, obviously you guys have the playoffs, whether it's the week after or 2 weeks after, depending on if you get a bye or not. How do you not look past Lafayette, I guess, here this week, ahead to those playoffs?
Yeah, it can be a challenge at times, just because kids on campus know that we're going into the playoffs. But at the same time, Lehigh Lafayette, it's the biggest rivalry in college football. It's why you come to Lehigh. You come to Lehigh to win championships and to beat Lafayette. And I think any class, any season, no matter what the outcome of the season was, you're going to be prepared no matter what to win that game and really take it as a single game season.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.